Hi, today I will talk about the test Life in Germany, Leben in Deutschland. I recently passed the test and today I want to answer three main questions that I have had before and also after the exam. So the first one is, what's the difference between test Life in Germany and the German citizenship test? How long does it take to get the results? And finally, how can you prepare for it? Let's get started. So what's the difference between Life in Germany and the German citizenship test? I thought it was just a different name because the questions are almost the same. I guess the test just has a different name. But then I've done a little bit research and I found that normally you have to answer 15 questions correctly to pass the test Life in Germany. But if you answer 17 questions correctly in test Life in Germany, it's kind of equal to the German citizenship test. So it might be recognized that. And I hope it's true. I am not in the citizenship process yet, but it really takes long time to get an appointment for the exam and also get the results. So I don't want to take another test. So which brings me to the second question. How long does it take to get the results? So on the examination day, they have explain how we should fill the exam and how long does it take. And they've said it will take 20 weeks. And I was really disappointed and I was really shocked. Why 20 weeks? Because it's a multiple choice test and I thought in Turkey we almost have each examination, so in multiple choice format, and we get an extra sheet of paper with many circles, and we just transfer our answers to this answer sheet and fill each circle. I don't know how it's called in English. In Turkish it's called optic form. So I've also expected something like that in this test, but it's not like that. They just give plenty of papers with questions and you just have to cross your answer and I think then later on another human being just take these questions and just go through and check if they are correct or not, and it took them time. But I was surprised. So I've taken the exam on 15th May and I got my result on 10th of July. No, not July, July. It's German. Oh God, 10th of July. So like 2 months. So I'm positively surprised. Now the third question is, how can you prepare for the exam? So I guess if you have a decent level of German, the exam is not that difficult because you actually have all the questions beforehand that you can study from. In the official website for the exam, there's a question catalog with almost 310 questions, and I've also found an app. It's not an official app, but I've checked the questions are the same, so you can just go through all these questions and you are done ready for the exam. For me it was like 1 week. Each day I've done some of the questions, and in the last 2 days I've just checked the questions that I've marked as important or that I didn't have so much information about, because there are many there were many questions about the history of Germany, especially after the Second World War. And I was not so good at these topics. So basically that's it. And I can say it proudly, I've done all the questions correctly. But sadly, after the exam, I guess I've almost forgotten many of the topics that I've learned for the exam. So yeah, so that's the test life in Germany. I don't want it too long. There are also other videos about the exam, how many questions, how to do it correctly also. I would just suggest to go to the official website for the examination and once check how to cross the questions correctly. Just takes 1 minute to go through. On the examination day, they explain it again, but I find it better to read it once before the exam. I will leave the links in the descriptions. So thanks for watching and see you next time.